Good morning, everyone. It's a real pleasure for me to be here this morning, especially following the last presentation from Mrs. Bean Convach. And, you know, Ken and I butt heads a lot at the Academy, so I have to buff him. Our well-scripted presentation where we went into the process. So I want to just recover that a bit because it's important. This was not, okay, let's give somebody an award and, kind of through a dart. The CRMA risk maturity model was developed over a period of time. And as we developed and refined it, one of the things about risk management is horizon scanning. And we talk about it all of the time. As a matter of fact, indulge me a bit while I throw back to when I met Ken. Yeah, 100 years ago, I was practicing in strategy. And Ken and I really hit it off because to me, risk management is really the flip side of strategy. And as I listened to the presentations this morning, talking about how do we do this? How do we do this? I think it's important for us to recognize that successful businesses all have sound strategies. And a sound strategy is incomplete without risk management. Yeah? So the strategy of the Academy included advocating for risk management. And one of the ways we advocated for risk management is by recognizing excellence where it existed. And to be quite honest, when we look at our maturity model and look at the Caribbean, from very early on, the CRMA-Caribbean group ticked a lot of those boxes. And over the recent years, the ticking started just going really, really hot. I mean, in the last year or so, some of the things that the CRMA-Caribbean group have done have been top of the line in terms of meeting best practice. And one of the things that comes to mind is the diversity on the board of directors. In the past, is it 2 to 3 years? They have expanded their board and in their annual report listed the rationale for that expansion and the thinking behind it. And that is an example of best practice that every board in the Caribbean could follow. So I just wanted to emphasize that. And that has led them to receive other awards, as I think was mentioned earlier. So it is definitely something I would say for all of the companies in here. Download a copy of the CRMA-Caribbean annual report and see what you could learn from it. Yes? Okay, so I will move on to the next presentation now. Dr. Karen Hardy will be receiving her award virtually. So I will just speak to the process. So when CRMA was founded about 6 years ago, as I said, we were dedicated to advocacy and training in risk management. And Dr. Karen Hardy has been one of the founding members. She's based in the United States, but she is very committed to risk management. And she has taken every opportunity to travel to the Caribbean. I don't know if it's the sand and sea or the weather or the music, maybe even the rum, but Karen has been here with us. We've been learning from her and she's been learning from us. And we have walked this path together where, we identify, we train, we argue. And this is the second fellowship award that we will be awarding. And Karen has, I think, by all intents and purposes and every measure, met the criteria. She has been with us for a long time. She has been advocating for a long time. Like a voice in the wilderness, one of the things I say Ken has been for a long time, a voice in the wilderness talking about risk management because risk management is not and has not always been very sexy. Again, kudos to organizations like the CRMA-Caribbean group, which recognize the importance of risk management, of speaking truth to power, even when it is not popular. And Karen is the kind of person who has done that. Karen has impacted the industry, not just from her area or her neck of the woods, but across the world through her books, the podcasts, and it was mentioned earlier, but I'll reemphasize, Karen has won 5 Emmy Awards. So she's not a flash in the pan kind of person. So Dr. Karen Hardy has always made herself available and continues to make herself available to us. She has been a critical member. She would have been here today. Some urgent matters came up. We all very busy people, so we know how these things happen. She has been there for every milestone of the CRMA. She has built best-in-class risk management from the ground up. starting with the United States government Department of Commerce. And on. She has worked in health policy administration and worked in the public sector. She's public and private sector. She is now a consultant in strategy and risk management. And Karen is someone that I look up to as a practitioner myself. So I would like all of you to join me in saying thank you and congratulations to Dr. Karen Hardy, Fellowship Awardee 2022. We have a recorded presentation or video from Karen accepting the award. So thank you for indulging me and listening. Have a good day.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Karen Hardy. I am so sorry I couldn't be there in person with you to receive this prestigious Fellows Award from the Caribbean Risk Management Academy. It is indeed an honor. We are all well aware of the speed and velocity in which risk is occurring every day. It is going to take a special caliber of professionals to come together and determine the best and effective actions to take. That means collaborating with others on new ideas and new ways of thinking about how we are going to tackle the challenges in front of us. But with so much opportunity that awaits, I am more than confident that we are more than ready to not only take on what's next, but to define the future. Again, I want to thank the Caribbean Risk Management Academy for their vote of confidence in my expertise and insights. And I definitely look forward to working with you on this exciting mission.
Let's congratulate Dr. Karen Hardy once again. And just to give you a sense of her massive accomplishments, she's an industry pioneer. Dr. Hardy built a best-in-class enterprise risk management operation from the ground up for a $7 billion public sector organization that supported creating conditions for economic growth and opportunity. She is the creator of the host of Flip This Risk podcast, is best-selling author of the book Enterprise Risk Management, A Guide to Government Professionals, a former director of risk management in the U.S. Department of Commerce, where she oversaw the implementation of the department ERM and audit flow programs. She's known as a visionary, an innovator, and influencer for the advancement of enterprise risk management in the federal government sector in the US. She'd also played a key role in the development of ERM in the government and was an architect for public policy, contributing to authoring Section 270.25-29, Enterprise Risk Management, in OBM Circular A11 and the language in OBM A123, which officially introduced ERM concept to the entire US federal government. Dr. Hardy has over 10 years experience in public health policy and administration from a time at the US National Institute of Health and the US Department of Health and Human Services. And as we heard earlier on, she is the recipient of 5 Emmy Awards. Let's congratulate her once again, please.